Ali was a young man from a small village in Pakistan. His life was intertwined with the strings of his rabab. When his fingers danced across them, the folk tunes of his homeland filled the air, carrying the flow of the Indus River and the scent of the soil where he was born. One day, he stumbled upon an online platform where people shared their creations. Hesitantly, he uploaded one of his rabab melodies. On the other side, in a city in India, lived a young woman named Preeti. Her heart was full of poetry. She poured her emotions and thoughts onto the pages of her diary in the form of verses, often weaving in her longing for peace and dreams of love that transcended borders. One day, while scrolling online, the sound of Ali's rabab melody reached her ears. A melancholic beauty resonated within her, drawing her in. Preeti left a comment on Ali's melody, sharing a few lines from one of her poems, a message of peace, woven into her words. When Ali read Preeti's comment, his heart filled with joy. It felt as if someone had truly understood the depth of his music. Following this, a conversation began between them online. Music and poetry became their shared language. They spoke of their dreams, their hopes, and the worlds around them. They were surprised to find that people on the other side of the border shared similar thoughts and feelings. However, as their friendship deepened, they also became more aware of the tension that permeated their surroundings. News of clashes at the border and the growing bitterness between their countries weighed heavily on their hearts. They feared that the political climate might shatter their newfound friendship. One day, a heated debate erupted online, with people from both countries exchanging harsh words. Ali and Preeti were saddened by this. They couldn't understand why. The walls of hatred were so high that even the voices of love and friendship couldn't reach across. Preeti penned a poem envisioning a world without borders, where everyone lived in peace. When Ali read it, a new melody bloomed in his heart, a tune that carried both sadness and a faint glimmer of hope. They both made a decision to spread the message of peace through their creations. Ali continued to share his rabab melodies and Preeti her poems on the online platform. Initially, some mocked their efforts, but slowly, hearts that understood the importance of peace and love began to connect with them. And so, their story didn't end. It was an ongoing journey. Their music and poetry became a voice across the border, a silent wave trying to connect hearts. Perhaps one day, their small efforts would bring about a larger change, and people on both sides of the border would tear down the walls of hatred and build new bridges of love and friendship. Their music and poetry became the voice across the border, quietly striving to unite hearts. Let's go to increase vocabulary.
1. Intertwined, connected or twisted together closely. Meaning, two or more things closely connected or tangled together. Example: Ali's life was intertwined with music. He couldn't imagine a day without playing his rabab. Strings, thin cords, or wires often used in instruments. Meaning, thin cords or threads. In music, refers to the parts of an instrument that make sound when plucked or played. Example: when Ali plucked the strings of his rabab, a soulful melody filled the air. Stumbled, found or discovered something unexpectedly, meaning to come across something by accident or to trip over something. Example: Ali stumbled upon an online platform where people shared their music. Transcended, went beyond limits, rose above, meaning to rise above or go beyond the limits of something like borders, fears, or expectations. Example: their friendship transcended the border between India and Pakistan.